Hey there, food lovers and travel enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into a mouthwatering coastal showdown that'll have your taste buds dancing from sea to shining sea. We're talking about two iconic American dishes that represent the best of both coasts: the creamy, comforting clam chowder of the East Coast and the fresh, zesty fish tacos of the West Coast. Picture this. On one side of our plate, we've got a steaming bowl of New England clam chowder. It's rich, velvety broth dotted with tender clams and chunks of potato. On the other side, we're looking at a couple of colorful Baja-style fish tacos, crispy beer-battered fish nestled in soft corn tortillas, topped with a rainbow of fresh slaw and a drizzle of tangy crema. Are you drooling yet? I know I am. Let's start with the East Coast champion, shall we? New England clam chowder is like a warm hug for your stomach. It's the kind of dish that makes you want to curl up by a fireplace in a cozy coastal cottage, watching the waves crash against the rocky shore. The texture is pure comfort, thick and creamy, with each spoonful delivering a perfect balance of briny clams, soft potatoes, and smoky bacon. It's a testament to the hearty, no-nonsense cooking style of the Northeast, where simple ingredients come together to create something truly special. Now, let's jet across the country to the sunny shores of California, where fish tacos reign supreme. These little handheld delights are like a fiesta in your mouth. The contrast of textures is what makes them so addictive. You've got the crispy, golden brown fish, the soft give of the tortilla, the crunch of fresh cabbage, and the cool creaminess of the sauce. It's a perfect representation of the laid-back, fusion-friendly cuisine of the West Coast, where fresh ingredients and bold flavors are the stars of the show. When it comes to taste, both dishes are knockout contenders. The clam chowder hits you with its rich, savory depth. There's a reason it's been warming the hearts and bellies of New Englanders for generations. It's got that perfect balance of seafood sweetness and creamy indulgence that keeps you coming back for more. The fish tacos, on the other hand, are all about bright, fresh flavors. That first bite is an explosion of tangy, spicy, and savory notes that transport you straight to a beachside taco stand in Baja. Now let's talk budget-friendly cooking. Both of these dishes have humble origins, born from the need to make the most of local ingredients. Clam chowder was a way for coastal communities to use up the abundant shellfish and preserve milk before refrigeration was common. It's still a relatively affordable dish to whip up at home, especially if you're not splurging on fancy ingredients. Fish tacos similarly started as a simple street food, using whatever fresh catch was available. While they can get fancy in upscale restaurants, at their core, they're an economical way to stretch a bit of fish into a satisfying meal. For our taste test reaction, I've got to say it's like trying to choose a favorite child. Impossible and probably illegal in some states. The clam chowder is pure comfort food bliss. That first spoonful hits your palate with a creamy wave of flavor, the tender clams providing little pops of oceanic goodness. It's the kind of dish that makes you close your eyes and sigh contentedly. The fish tacos, though? They're a flavor party that'll have you doing a happy dance in your seat. The combination of crispy fish, zesty slaw, and creamy sauce is so perfectly balanced, it's like a symphony of tastes and textures. When we're talking USA coastal food references, these two dishes are just the tip of the iceberg, or should I say the first catch of the day? The East Coast is a treasure trove of seafood delights, from Maine lobster rolls to Maryland crab cakes. You can't throw a stone without hitting a clam shack or oyster bar. The West Coast, meanwhile, is all about that fresh fusion vibe. Think Cioppino in San Francisco, cedar plank salmon in the Pacific Northwest, and of course, those incredible fish tacos all along the California coast. The beauty of these coastal cuisines is how they reflect the local culture and lifestyle. East Coast seafood dishes often have a rustic, hearty quality that speaks to the region's maritime history and chilly winters. There's a certain no-frills elegance to a perfectly executed clam chowder, or a simple steamers with drawn butter. West Coast seafood, by contrast, often incorporates influences from Asian and Latin American cuisines, resulting in lighter, more eclectic flavor profiles. It's the difference between a cozy pub and a breezy beach bar. Both fantastic, but with totally different vibes. Let's not forget about the sides that typically accompany these dishes. With clam chowder, you're likely to find a basket of oyster crackers or a thick slice of crusty bread for dunking. It's all about soaking up every last drop of that creamy goodness. Fish tacos often come with a side of rice and beans, or maybe some elote, Mexican street corn if you're lucky. And let's not forget the essential accompaniment, a wedge of lime to squeeze over everything for that extra zing. Now I know what you're thinking, but which one is better? Honestly, it's like comparing apples and oranges, or in this case, clams and cod. They're both fantastic representations of their respective coasts, and choosing between them often comes down to personal preference, mood, and, let's face it, which ocean you're closest to at the moment. If you're feeling adventurous, why not try fusion? Imagine a clam chowder-inspired fish taco. Crispy fish topped with a creamy, clam-studded sauce and some diced potatoes for good measure. Or how about a West Coast twist on chowder with some cilantro, lime, and a hint of chili? The possibilities are endless, and that's what makes American coastal cuisine so exciting. At the end of the day, whether you're slurping chowder in a quaint New England town or munching on tacos with your toes in the Pacific sand, you're experiencing a vital part of America's culinary heritage. These dishes are more than just food. They're a taste of history, culture, and the incredible bounty of our coastlines. So, next time you're traveling coast to coast, make sure to indulge in these iconic dishes. Better yet, try your hand at making them at home and bring a little bit of that coastal magic to your own kitchen. Whether you're Team Chowder or Team Taco, or like me, firmly on both teams, one thing's for sure, you're in for a delicious adventure. Now, if you'll excuse me, all this talk has made me hungry. I think it's time for a bi-coastal feast.